Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm just gonna get started because I know this will be on replay. But okay, so I got this comment. Well, first, hello, everyone, and welcome back to another video with Electric Soul. What's up? I'm trying out this new thing. I'm gonna go live officially. I'm gonna start going live whenever I take my videos instead of pre-recording them because I feel like it's for a lot of reasons, but I feel like it's more personal. I feel like it's just good to be able to communicate with people like that one-on-one more than just pre-recording and things like that. Like I feel like it's more personal to me. And it's also something that I feel like people would appreciate. So I'm just going to be covering the topic that I'm going to be choosing for each week, which I do. Thank you for a whole YouTube girl. Thank you. But okay, like I'm just going to be covering the topics that I'm going to be receiving about spiritual stuff, which will be on Monday. And then on Thursday, this will be a law of assumption thing. So today is Indigenous Peoples Day. What's up, guys? Eat good today. Eat good. Eat very good. But okay, so I'm going to be reading the question that I got because that's what it usually stems down to a lot lately. I've been doing a lot of Q&A kind of things. If people ask me questions, I answer them. And because this will be on a replay, you guys could just come back to this video later on. And again, I'm going to be doing this every week. So if you guys want to ask me questions at the end or anything like that, you can. I will be honest though, like while I'm doing this, I'm probably not going to be reading the chat because I want to focus on the topic, but I'm going to read the topic out and everything like that. So all right then. With that being said, what's up everyone? If you're new to my channel, my name is Electra Soul. I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual girl, putting everybody on alongside a whole lot of other things. And yeah, I do readings, I do coaching, all that stuff. If you want to know anything at all, just hit me up through my email. I have my all my stuff is in my bio, I'm pretty sure, I'm very sure, on like all social media platforms. So you can just hit me up there and I will be answering your email and everything else. Okay. So with that being said, let's talk about the topic at hand, which I'm very excited to talk about because I feel like this is something, well, this is like a topic that I could tell that this person really wanted me to cover because they wrote like a very large paragraph kind of thing. So I'm just going to read it, okay? So what it says here is our states, and this is by ADITINANDA647. Are states enough to build a new belief from scratch and work our way up to 100% strong belief? Even though I know I can, but I would truly love your proper confirmation and information and explanation on that, but in detail, step by step, completely. So can you please also reply? They wanted me to reply to the comment and I did respond, but they wanted like a separate video on how to completely help us manifest by building a full-fledged belief through states. It's a request that you make the next video about. Yeah, okay. So basically, yeah, build a proper belief based on states. At the same time, can you also explain the role and usage of thoughts and mental diet in building a belief, and further also explain the methods like affirming, scripting, visualizing, or visualization are a necessity in building a belief or not? Is it? And then it says, they're asking me because in other videos they said that I said it's not necessary, that we can just manifest through states, and we also don't need to use any method if we don't want to. Okay, so I feel like these are topics that people get kind of confused about because they don't really like fully understand what this means. I feel like there's so many different angles to manifesting. I feel like okay, no, there's not like different, there are different angles, but I feel like the biggest thing is that people think that there's a one size fits all, excuse me, or they think that you have to do something really specific in order for you to manifest what you want, talking from states in this point. So this person is confused because they feel like, is states a method or not? States to me is not a method. States is just the way that you perceive, the way that you think, and the way that you see your world. Okay, if you see your world through the eyes of being fulfilled, and you feel like everything that you want is yours, everything turns to gold the second that you touch it, like you got the Midas touch, basically, everything will be that way because that is what you expect out of your reality. But please keep in mind, guys, a state is your state of mind. Okay, so it's not I don't know, like it's not like a formula. It's not something where you apply this and then now you're getting what you want. Basically, you start getting what you want when you apply within your mind that you do have what you want. Like you have to stay focused on a specific mindset in order for you to get said desire. But that goes for anything. Like that's the whole thing with manifestation, is that manifesting is so easy because it's everything that you're doing. It's just what you're choosing to focus on. So if you're focusing on the best of the best, you guys are literally going to get the best of the best, right? And that's what a state is. A state is, for example, I'll tell y'all for myself. a big state of mind that I always have is that I always end up getting what I want. Everything always ends up working out in my highest favor, and things always turn around for me because that's how things are supposed to be for a person like myself. Like that's literally the way that I perceive myself, the way that I think about myself, and the way that I think about my life. Okay. Now, because I think about things this way, things actually do turn out that way for me because I am very adamant about receiving things that way. Okay. I don't sit down and I don't like ponder on what if I don't get my way? What if things don't work out? And believe me, there was a time where I did that. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I've always assumed the best out of everything and I never thought anything else. Y'all know more than anyone else that I've definitely had a lot of ups and downs when it came to me really instilling my mindset being super like confident in the fact that I have everything that I want. But I'm going to tell y'all that as time goes on, you have to feed a state of mind that you have if you want things a certain way. Okay. If you want things to work out for you, you have to be instilling within your mind, which is where mental diet comes in. This is where you have to be correcting your thoughts, correcting the way that you talk to yourself and about your reality. And you have to really be super confident, I would say, honestly, because this all ties in together. Like with your state of mind, you become more confident, you become a lot more empowered within yourself, you feel a lot better about everything going on around you because you know that things are just going to work out for you. You are now instilling a state of mind. Okay. So the way that you get to a point of basically like states, where you are instilling something and you know that it's all done for you and you want to be at this in this mindset as consistently as freaking possible, all you have to do is to basically just start somewhere really small if that's what you feel like you should be doing. Honestly, I will say that this is something where you just kind of go all in with, it's not really like a baby step kind of thing, although I do understand that. And it can be a baby step kind of thing where you feel like, oh, I have to really let myself believe this because I don't, or whatever, that's depending on the person. But honestly, once you decide on something, you should just go all in for it, right? Because I'm sure y'all have heard a lot of quotes about like, oh, you're never going to be ready. You'll be ready when you actually do it. And honestly, I'm not going to say that that's like totally true because for myself, I have done a lot of things that I felt like I was ready for, but it was because I made a decision to be ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you basically make that decision for yourself to be ready for these things and then you go all in with them. Okay. So if you're manifesting money, you're not going to sit here and you're not going to be talking about all the million and one different ways that you don't have money, quote unquote. You're going to go full in on the mindset that of course you have a bunch of money because that's the state of mind you want to be in. And that right there is how you start to get yourself to a state, consistently speaking, in the law of assumption specifically. Okay, a mindset is a state that you're choosing to persist in. If you're going to be choosing something in your life that you want more of, you have to stand on business with that, period. That goes for everything. It's not just one thing or another, or one day I'm going to choose to be happy here and I'm not going to choose to really see the best in this tomorrow or whatever. There's a lot of ups and downs, it seems like, but the truth of the matter is that it's very simple. You just have to let yourself be fearless enough to actually take on you consciously manifesting these desires because you deserve it to be that way for you. Okay. So I feel like the biggest thing with states personally for myself is that I had to learn to be very consistent. I feel like being consistent was low key. It was low key one of the harder things for me to do because I felt like I had so many things in my reality to be victimized over, right? So if you're manifesting love, let's say that you're manifesting like the SP of your life, you want the love of your life by your side. I feel like for me personally, there was a point where I would have a very strong self concept regarding manifesting a love life, but I wouldn't have a very strong self concept manifesting in terms of me getting everything I want in this corner where, oh, I'm getting straight A's, I'm getting a whole bunch of money, this, that. But I have a really strong mindset about love. Okay. That right there demonstrates your state of mind regarding X, Y, and Z. If you believe that love is super easy for you to have and you believe that you can manifest whoever you want and you can have it your way as easily as that just because you know that you can and that's it, that right there is your state of mind manifesting. Yep, I believe that I can have the love of my life as easily as that. It's not scary, it's very normal for me, of course, period. Just like that, there you go. You have a strong state regarding your SP. But on the other hand, you're not like helping yourself with the finances, right? Like you're sitting here and you're acting as though you don't have your finances together and it's not going to happen. I don't know what to do. Like it seems very complicated for me, quote unquote. The truth of the matter is that if you want these finances to manifest just as easily as you manifesting your SP did, all you have to do is to be consistent in the mindset of you having that much money and how easy it is for you to manifest money left and right because it's not a scary thing. It's not anything that's a huge deal, that seems to be a huge deal. It's not scary. It's not crazy. It is the norm for a person like you. And the way that you get there again is just by feeding yourself up to that mindset. So you start consistently moving up. You start saying, no, I actually have a lot of money. I know that I do. I've always been very financially secured. Even if you feel like you haven't been, trust that you always have been, because one way or another, everything has always worked out for you. So you may as well begin to claim the fact that you've always been taken care of, because you always have been. So start claiming that. I have all the money in the world. Genuinely, it's very easy for me to make money. And even there, you're like, oh my God, it feels weird. Like, I don't feel the best about saying these things because I don't know if I truly believe them. That's understandable. And it makes a lot of sense. And I believe me, like, I know, because me working my way up this ladder for myself too was something that I really had to understand. Okay, you deserve good things in life, but understand that you have to work through these fears. For myself, that was just me though, because I felt like I couldn't really believe it. But you have to start somewhere, guys. Like, literally dead ass. If you want good things in life, you have to start somewhere. So pick anywhere and start assuming little by little better and better and better out of these things. So the money, at one point, maybe it made you feel a little bit scared to be like, I have so much money, I have so much money. No, the reality of it is that you want a lot of money. So just like that, you started saying, okay, I have some money, makes me shy, makes me feel a little shy. No, from here on out, you start saying, okay, now that I have a little bit of money, I feel like I have even more. I'm manifesting more. People are giving me more. It's coming into my reality more. It's all coming together for me even more, because that is how you grow in terms of your financial abundant mindset. It's not even just financial. This is everything. I'm saying, let's say with school, if it feels very scary to you to assume that you have straight A's because you just cannot fathom that you would have straight A's, you got to start somewhere. Start saying that on this test I got an A. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I got an A. I got a really good grade on this test. I'm making really good progress in this class. I can see it for myself. My professor's showing me. As time goes on, you're going to start seamlessly assuming that, yeah, you get straight A's. All the grades are perfect. Everything that you receive in class is exactly what you deserve it to be. And it's just going to get easier and better for you to just know this. That's it. And that can also come from, stemming from other places, like this person was stating. They're talking about affirming, visualization. I think they said scripting. I'm going to check. But basically, all of these things are still factors that are still very much coming together. Like, they're all adding up. So if you're someone who likes to script, get to writing. I want to see y'all taking out y'all's notebooks and writing down for yourself how things are coming together for you, how everything is manifesting for you, how things seamlessly come together for you, effortlessly, super simply, just like that, for a person like yourself. Like, as easy as that, you're going to start to see that your mindset will actually correspond with what you are writing down for yourself, because what you're writing is an extension of who you are. Okay, so everything you journal, everything that you talk about, visualize, whatever, it becomes an extension of yourself the more that you feed it. So if you're going to visualize the best, for example, and you're going to assume the best out of your life, and you're going to assume that, oh my God, I can see it, I can see how happy I am, I can see that I'm so fulfilled, I have everything that I want, you can see it for yourself. That right there is actually making it happen. Now you are reinstating, you are confirming a new mindset. That mindset will persist because you're allowing it to persist. Okay, so even with robotic affirmations, I saw someone say that here, if you're going to be robotically affirming, that's the best thing that you can do for yourself, so that you can continue to assume the best out of your situation. And that's going to shift your entire mindset. And as y'all can see, this is a very simple step, a very simple process. I don't feel like this is honestly anything that's overwhelming, genuinely. And I feel like the more that you guys get on board with just how easy things can be in your reality, they will continue to be that way. And consistency is genuinely key. Y'all already know persisting is key. It actually is key. It's because that's what's going to continue to again feed yourself, your mindset, and your reality, which your mindset does reflect within your reality. If you think that things are going to be one way, they will be one way because you actually believe that, but also because you have a lot of faith in that. Okay, so if you again believe in the best of the best, you believe in receiving the most, what's it called, like princess energy, you are royalty, people treat you like you are genuinely royalty. All that I would want y'all to do is to get really comfortable with letting things be very royal based for you. Okay, so you wake up and you're like, no, I deserve literally high class everything. I deserve the best of the best. I deserve top class this, top class that, like everything as beautiful, pristine as possible for you. You start with that mindset and you continue to feed it. So even if there may be a moment or two where you're like, this doesn't look so high class to me. Like, it's pissing you off because you're like, I don't know what's happening here. You don't sit down. Like, you don't back down for anyone. I don't want y'all to be backing down for anything. I don't want y'all to sit here and try to make yourself out to be some sort of victim to your reality where you can definitely call the shots in your highest favor because that's what you deserve. And the more that you see it for yourself, the more that you see that you actually deserve great things, the more that you're going to see everything manifest and align itself for you. So, really, the step by step process for states is just you choosing something, being persistent in that, okay, feeding it. So, for example, if you think that you're not attractive, bruh, it's time to stop. Like, you cannot be sitting here and telling yourself that you're not freaking attractive when you want to be attractive. Like, you wanna be someone who you feel more like because everyone's very beautiful, so it's not like that, but maybe you have, like, an insecurity and you feel like, I could feel more beautiful. I could feel like I'm more attractive than I feel like I am right now. Okay, so what are you gonna do? Are you gonna lay down in bed and be like, "Oh my god, I'm so fugly?" Like, I don't think so. You're gonna get up and you're gonna start saying to yourself, "No, like, I genuinely am very beautiful." You see what I'm saying? You can say, "I'm really cute, I'm really pretty," but you can also jump to where it is that you know that you're at and just say, "I'm literally freaking perfect. Like, I'm so beautiful. I'm aesthetically pleasing. I'm just the most beautiful person alive." Like, I know that I am genuinely, and you can feel that for yourself because you're telling yourself these things. Like, you're the catalyst, so of course you're gonna believe them. And then as time goes on, you're going to continue to feed that. So it's not going to be a process where, oh my God, I feel like I'm so beautiful, but then tomorrow I don't feel like I am. And then the next day I do this, that. Baby, feed it. You get what you feed. Okay. If you interact with things that you want, you're going to get the best out of them and vice versa. If you're gonna sit here and play games with yourself and act like you're not the most beautiful thing that's ever walked this earth, that's your call, but it's not what you deserve. Okay. So if you know that you deserve the best, get yourself on board with knowing that you deserve the best and feed that persistently. And that will become your state of mind because that goes for everything in this life, every single freaking thing in this life, everything that I've manifested, everything that I've done, everything that I have even told y'all about within my reality has all been a result of me feeding some sort of case scenario. If I wanted the best out of life, I had to assume the best out of this life. And that's what got me to where I am now. But it's because I chose to persist in a state. Okay, so even if there were moments that I again wanted to back down, I don't let myself back down on purpose. You have to literally intend that you don't back down and you have to feed the narrative that you want to be feeding, that you want to see, because that will actually reflect in your life. But this is something you can't take lightly. As y'all know, within every single thing that I say about the law of assumption, manifesting, persisting, all that stuff, everything that you do is a state of mind that you are choosing to live in. If you want to live in the best, you have to make the best happen and you have to choose to live there for yourself. Work little by little if you feel that you need, or jump the whole gun because that's what you deserve, honestly. I'm gonna, again, always go for more of you going straight to the end. The wish fulfilled because that's what you deserve to be at, but it's your call. No one here is going to help you get, well, we're going to help you, but no one's going to get you there. Like, no one's going to actually force you to be there. You have to choose to be persisting in a mindset that you deserve the best from. Okay, and if you know that you deserve the best and you're benefiting from these things, please let yourself have the best and let yourself understand everything's going to be okay because it already is okay, and because you've chosen to persist in a mindset that actually benefits you. Consistently speaking, guys, you see how simple this is? Even with this, like me talking to y'all about these things, it's so funny because every single time I do this, like I talk about these things, I always do it on camera, right? So I always have my camera right in front of me and I'm just talking, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna edit this later, so I'll just do it my own way, right? But this right here is just, I feel as though I'm seeing how simple this actually is more. I already knew it was super simple, but I'm seeing it more as how simple it is because I feel like I just said my whole point. Like, everything that I said here, I basically covered this topic because literally that's all you need. That's all that you need to persist in a state of mind. That's how you get what you want. It's by persisting in a state of mind that you're choosing to be a part of that will reflect. You guys will get what you want always, but it's your freaking call, guys. Who said that? Someone said they want to be a pop star. You can be a pop star, but you have to feed that state of mind that says that you're a pop star. Y'all don't know how many times I have manifested in favor of something that I almost thought to myself, no, there was a time that I would think that I want things, right? Excuse me. There would be times that I would think like, "Oh, I really want to do this. I really want to do that, whatever." And then it would start to manifest. And then I'd be like, "Wait a minute. Like, I actually don't want this anymore." I would change my mind basically. And then everything would just shift because I would change my mind. But the whole case scenario still is that because I wanted this thing initially speaking, I was feeding it and it actually became. So if you want to be a pop star, all you have to do is assume in favor of it, persistently speaking. That this does not mean giving up. It doesn't mean shitting on yourself or telling yourself another case scenario, like acting like you're not a pop star or whatever. You have to actually feed this for yourself. And that could be whatever way it looks the most comfortable for you. Okay, so you can say, I'm somebody who people actually want to see sing on live on TV, on stages. I'm someone who sells out arenas. Like I'm someone who's very successful vocally speaking. And then you're going to see that everything around you will naturally shift you towards you actually working in that direction. So maybe someone that you'll meet will be a producer. Like literally, I'm telling you guys, it actually works this way. It sounds crazy to people who don't know, but I know that y'all know, so it's not like crazy to us. Obviously, it shouldn't be crazy to anybody because this is just the norm. But literally, you're gonna meet someone who's like a producer, or someone will hook you up with someone who knows how to make you into someone, basically, right? Into like a pop star, or whatever. And everything will just add up because you're choosing, because you chose to persist in this mindset, your state. And now it is. Like now it's here, now it's happened, now it's manifesting. So the same thing goes for everything else in life. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to feed that narrative. You can't act like I'm not a millionaire, this, that I want to be, but I'm not, bitch. Like, if do you actually want to be or not? If you actually want to be, you will be, because you're going to let yourself believe that, because I've done it for myself in terms of many different things, like a lot of different things. I've chosen to persist in a mindset and it actually manifested. And it was all up to my choice of me choosing to be persistent. And that's it. That's it. That's all that it took. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you want what you want quick, as quickly as can be, as fast as possible, at the pace that you want it, or anything else like that, all I'm going to ask is that y'all choose to fulfill yourself in terms of this mindset and to just keep on going strong in favor of it. That's it. Okay. I know that maybe at first it may feel a little bit shaky, because I feel like it's always at the beginning that feels that way, where it's a little bit like, oh, I don't know. You know, you're a little bit shy and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is that you're going to get more comfortable, and you're going to get a lot, or very comfortable, actually. Yeah, you're going to get very comfortable, and you're going to get a lot of confirmation in your reality that's going to show you why everything that you're saying is actually happening and why it's manifesting. And you're going to be very pleased, because you're going to see like it actually worked. And of course, it always works, guys. I'll be honest, I feel like if it ever doesn't work to some people, I feel like it's literally because they didn't want it bad enough. And I honestly feel like that's just how it is, because I know for myself, I've always done everything I had to do to get what I want. And every single time I actually wanted something, I always ended up getting it. So I'm telling y'all right now, I'm telling y'all 2222, just saw 22 minutes and 22 seconds, sign of confirmation, because I'm basically done with my point. Now I'm going to be reading the comments. But yeah, guys, seriously, apply yourselves, know your worth, know everything that you deserve, because you deserve the best. And if you let yourself have the best, you will always have the best. And I promise you guys deserve nothing less than best. Please let yourself have that. Please continue to assume, persist, literally get every freaking thing that you want, affirm it. Affirm it all, man. Tell yourself, I am that bitch. I am rich, for real. I get everything that I want. Everything comes together for me. Everything. No exaggeration. It's literally everything, guys. All right, then. Well, I'll say my goodbyes at the end, because like I'm going to read the comments first. But okay, let's read these up real fast. Let's see what we got. Okay. Hey everyone, I love you guys too. Yeah, I'm happy y'all made it on time as well, because yeah, I know I'll be here every Thursdays and Mondays. So I'll be here. You guys could just like come on here or whatever. And whenever I put, like, I'll just like film the video and then I'll post it whenever during the day, right? Okay. So someone said, I have a question. When you constantly see the opposite, like the 3D is constantly in front of you, how to stay in the state/mindset we keep on affirming by ignoring? Okay, so yeah, that's basically what I was stating with states. When you see something in your reality that consistently looks like the opposite, which is so understandable. Like I've been there so many times, man. Y'all don't even know, bro. Like y'all know, because I feel like this is very relatable. But I've been in so many situations where it seemed like everything in my reality was showing me the exact opposite of what I wanted. And that, to me, at the time, slightly, if I felt like I wanted to be sad, I would actually discourage myself, right? So I'd be like, oh my God, I'm not going to get what I want. But the truth is that I wanted what I wanted bad enough. So what I ended up doing is like, I would lock in and I would just be like, no, I don't give a fuck what I don't care about that. I don't care about what I see. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care. I just know it's coming together and that's it, because things can change overnight. And the more that you know this, and the more that you have confidence in the way that things can really change for you, like immediately, everything will be perfect because you're just going to be like, oh yeah, of course I'm getting my way anyway. I don't really care what this person is telling me or what it looks like or what is being told to me. Like anything that feels discouraging, you never actually take with you, because again, if you want what you want for real, you're going to stand on business with it, and it's going to be very simple for you to just know that you have what you want. Okay, just like that. It sounds a little scary at first because you think like, what if I don't? But I promise you, if you stay consistent and you stay persistent, you're going to get what you want anyway. I promise you guys, you actually always will. 110%. Okay. Of course, guys. You guys are so sweet. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for your kind comments. I'm so thankful. Thank you guys. Thank you. Okay. So someone said, I always was a very fearful person, and I was starting to think that okay. Think so many bad things happening in this world are your fault. They're not your fault. Never blame yourself. Tenuli Masarma. Tanuli Masarma. You ate with what you said. That's so sweet. They said in response, don't blame yourself. You couldn't have known better. Take it in a positive way. Now that you know that you changed things, so direct to the best of you. Absolutely. That's beautiful. Oh, that's so sweet. Electra, yes, you could re-enter later. I might not be here, but yes, it's never your fault. Like, never assume that things happening in the world is like your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different things that play into different things in this world. And even then, it's like, now that you know the best out of this world, like that you can assume the best, manifest the best. Manifest the best for people, manifest the best for this world, manifest the best for each and every single thing that you care about, and just know that everything's going to be okay. And yeah, now that you have this knowledge over your responsibility of contributing to this world, you can now make it the best. Because I do believe that we all have a responsibility of contributing to this world. If we assume the worst, right, it may reflect, and that's not anything that we would ever want. So now that you know that you have a lot of power in your words and the things that you say and all that stuff, now tune it towards something that actually makes you happy and that also benefits the world, and it's going to help everything. I promise you guys, it's like a very beautiful thing, but it's very true and it's very real, and it's the best thing to know, excuse me, that you can actually make shifts like this in everyone's highest favor. Okay, now, all right, I'm gonna read a few more and then I'm gonna go eat. I'm so hungry, bro. Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe this person said, hold on, I'm gonna read everything. Hold on. Okay, I want to be able to revise, but it gives me so much resistance, like my mind fights with me. Yeah, so that's exactly what persisting does. Like it helps you reinstate that so that you don't have to continue to fight yourself. Basically, if you persist in your mindset, it's just going to get so much easier for you to see the world as your oyster. And I know that it seems like the negative resisting things seem stronger. They're not stronger. They're not stronger than you are. You are literally the strongest. And I promise you, persisting will fix that. It will immediately fix that. Immediately, but keep on going and do it in a way that makes you feel the most comfortable, but also very confident. Don't overwhelm yourself. It's very important. Hey Electra, we need to see you doing fulfill your dreams like figure skating and ice. That's so cute. Bro, let me tell y'all something really fast. Okay, that's what I was saying was crazy. Okay, so this week I was skating. It's very packed at the rink right now because it's like no school this whole week. And I was like, I should just go live. I was like, maybe I should just go live and just film myself practicing and stuff, because I go every single day except for the weekends. I don't go on the weekends because it's like beyond packed. But I go during the week, like every day, Monday through Friday, and maybe I'll like, I don't know, maybe I should, maybe. I'm gonna think about it. Maybe I will now. Maybe I will. Because when I looked into it like spiritually a week ago, I was like, should I like go live or not? And then I saw that I wasn't ready yet. And I was like, okay, when I feel more confident, I will. So maybe this is like my sign of confirmation. So maybe I will. Oh my God, it's so crazy. I feel like I'll be talking to y'all too much though, instead of practicing. Okay. So someone said, I only revised something once in my life. I did on the spot revision and it worked. Blew my mind, even though I feel like I stepped into the state of having that thing and didn't waver once. That right there's your proof. Literally, yes. Revision is so real and it really does work. I love revising because it actually manifests things. Like, it actually works and you get results. Like, you can rework anything that you want in your reality and things end up working out for you. And it's just like a really amazing feeling to know that everything that you're what's it called, like stating for yourself in terms of revising or instilling something in your reality, it's gonna work. So that's amazing, and thank you so much for sharing that, especially for other people. Okay, let's see. I spiral into wanting more by not being satisfied with what I've right now. Ironically, my current situation is what I've dreamt of last year. So it's always very important to remember to be very grateful for everything that you are manifesting, because obviously, even if you feel unsatisfied right now, I've had a huge issue with being unsatisfied with things that I wanted and then getting them and then being like, I want more and all this stuff. But for me, what I've learned to really understand is that just be grateful for where you are right now. I've really learned that. Like, I know it sounds super cliche, but it's like dead ass. Be grateful about where you are right now, because things are going to change and they're going to get better for you. But just enjoy the blessings that you have right now, because you owe it to yourself to just be happy. I feel like a big part of having that mindset is always finding an issue in things, which is something, again, that I used to do too. But you deserve a lot better. And you just have to know that you deserve better than that. That's it. That's all that it takes, is just self confidence. Like, yeah, I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be fulfilled in this moment. Let me be grateful. And it's going to magnify your blessings, because you're going to feel like everything just comes together for you constantly. And it's not going to be like a chase thing always. You know, you're just going to live in the moment and let things come to you, let things be easy and great for you. And it's going to get better for you from here. Okay. Oh, thank you, KSP. It's so sweet. How is it possible that you're getting more beautiful? Thank you. It's so sweet. Genuinely. Thank you. For real. Sweet, bro. All right. I revised that my ex SP wished me birthday, even though he didn't on that specific day. I basically flipped into a more favorable story. He wished me, just forgot to hit send. Okay, I like it. That's how it's supposed to be. And word up to that. If you wanted that from that person, that's exactly what he was going to give you. Exactly. Because what the fuck else? Exactly. Period. Literally. Okay. Like, I understand the fact that the 3D is basically the reflection of our dominant thought slash state. So if you just repeat the new story, even if it's retroactive, it's going to reflect. Absolutely. I do believe that all this stuff with the dominant thoughts and beliefs and things like that, your dominant thoughts definitely do feed into your beliefs, and then it does reflect. So definitely, yes, yes, like the 3D is definitely a reflection of your reality, of what you're thinking about. And if you assume the best, you'll see it. It'll literally flip over just like that. Like, you're already living in it, but now that you know it, it's gonna get so much easier, smoother, and better for you mentally. It's like a great feeling to know that it all like ties in together in this way. Um, okay, let's see. Oh, hey, multi-pash. Thank you for coming. I'm very happy that you're here, and maybe intending that you will always be a part of a lot more. I'll be here a lot, like filming and things like that. So I'm really happy that you're here. Genuinely, thank you. Okay. It seems so advanced and different from normal manifestation, even though it's the same process. IDK, maybe I should just revise something else. Maybe it's too much for my level of manifestation right now. There's no levels. There are no levels, baby. You're already at the highest peak of manifesting, because manifesting is just as simple as this. I have what I want, that's it. There's no like level to it. It's more of like your comfortability level. So that's probably more of what you mean. You probably don't feel comfortable just going to like the end, the wish fulfilled. You feel a little bit like insecure by it, but please let yourself work up to being confident in the way that everything is coming together for you, and that it's not like a process thing. It's not something where it's one way or the other, or I'm not there yet. No, you can be there yet. Like, you are there already. You just don't feel comfortable with that yet, and that's fine. Let yourself get comfortable. You will be. So don't worry about it, okay? Just don't give yourself a level, though. That's the only thing I'm going to ask. Just don't give yourself a level, because you're not on any level. You're already exactly where you're supposed to be, and that's the most important thing, all right? So have confidence in that, and I promise you, everything in your reality will feel easier for you to manifest, because it won't feel like, oh, I can't because it feels too advanced. It's not advanced. You're already there with it. You are literally the professional. It's not like you're in a game called life and you're a player. You own life. Like, you're literally the god of your reality. You're everything. You're good. I promise you. You're perfect. Thank you, KSP. That's so sweet. Thank you. I read your other comment. Okay. Now I'm gonna read a few more, and then let's get this bread. Okay. Ooh, thank you so much, of course, Boo, for your answer. By the way, I'm one of your clients who live in a bed. Oh my god! Hey! Oh my god! Okay, good. I'm happy to hear that. Good. That's all I want. I just intend nothing but safety for you always, and that everything's going perfectly for you, as it always should and always will. Everything's gonna be perfect for you. I promise you. It already is, and I'm so glad that you're telling me this. So thank you. That's so sweet of you for filling me in on that. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I've tried practicing by revising something small, but always gave up. Maybe try revising something small first. So you can start revising something that you feel is small, definitely, and it will help build confidence. It's just like everything else. Let's say with like video games, you get comfortable with beating the bigger bosses because you've experienced in defeating the fucking mushrooms in Mario. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you have confidence in getting those turtles, and then you move up to Browser. So it's or Bowser. Oh my god, Bowser. Yeah, I said Browser, bro. Yeah, so Bowser, basically. Like you gain confidence in that, and then you just keep on moving up. So absolutely. I think if you feel for yourself that working on something smaller is going to help you, it's going to be perfect. But please remember, nothing small about it. Everything's big. It's perfect. It's still, that's what she said. But everything is literally exactly as it should be, regardless. So big or small manifestation, it's still a huge deal. All of it, no matter what. Okay. Of course, love. Of course. I'm so happy to have answered your questions for you. Aw, I love you too. I'm happy. Thank you. Thank you guys. Apply it. Like, do it. You guys can definitely do this. Okay, and then the last thing, girl, I got 12 exams overdue. Oh my god. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Nothing you still can't pass. I'm gonna tell y'all, revising and manifesting the best out of school is so clutch. I've done it so many times and it works. Like, it always works. Manifestation always works, but assume the best out of your school experience. Even with the 12 exams, you're going to be straight. You're going to be perfect. Don't worry about it. But trust in yourself. Know that everything will be fine. And honestly, genuinely believe that the professors at your school want you to succeed and that your college or university or whatever, or what's it called? Like your teacher, your school, whatever it is, it's going to be perfect and that they want to help you. And that's it. So you will always be assuming and manifesting the best out of your school experiences, academic experiences, everything. It's going to be great because it already is great, just like that, because you said so. And that's it. All right, then, guys. I love you. So sweet. Thank you, Multi-Pash. I love you guys more than anything. God bless you guys so much. Maybe I'll go live when I'm figure skating. I'll see. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. But thank you guys for everything again. I love y'all so much. Please go eat. Have everything that you want. I'll be back on Monday. So we'll talk something spiritual on Monday. I'll talk about like a different topic. If you guys ever want to leave me topic, oh yeah, you can comment under live. So go ahead and comment under my live if you want. If you have any topics that y'all want me to talk about, please do. Okay, because I want to answer them. It's a lot of fun for me and I feel like it helps a lot of people too. That's all that I want. So thank you guys for everything. And oh, thank you. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Thank you, Log Swari. Thank you. That's really sweet. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Oh my god, you guys, I don't want to leave, but I'm like, we'll save this. I love you guys for everything. Thank you guys so much again. I will see y'all next Monday for another video, and next Thursday for another Law of Assumption video, next Monday for another spiritual based video. If y'all have any questions for me, anything at all, come to me. I will be here. God bless y'all. Please take care, everyone. Have a very great Indigenous Peoples Day. Bye. And eat good, please. Bye.